So I wrote Rainphase as the 2015 NZSO National Youth Orchestra Composer in Residence, but you've already interviewed me about that. My piece that I've written for the National Youth Orchestra is called Rainphase. I've kind of wanted to write something inspired by rain for a while, especially since moving to Wellington, where the rain is beautiful and chaotic and just really interesting to watch and to hear. I've wanted to write this piece for a while, so it's just amazing that I get to write it for this orchestra that I've been involved with for a while now. When I was 12, I think I was 12, the first time that I got to see the National Youth Orchestra was in Christchurch, and they were playing Claire Cowan's piece, and that was so inspiring to see this young composer had created this work in this amazing young orchestra, and I knew that that was something I had to do sometime. And it's happening now, and I think I'm the age that Claire was at the time, and it's just a real dream come true. I started playing in this orchestra when I was 16, and I've got to play pieces by Alex Hay, Alex Taylor, Sam Logan and Sarah Ballard last year. So I've been either heard from the audience or been involved in some way for a long time. So it's really exciting to finally have this happen. Yeah. The piece has a section where the sounds of wind and raindrops starting to form is imitated in all the sections, and there's a lot of sort of sound-based imitations of rain and how it will bounce off things or get absorbed into different materials, or depending on what it lands on, all those different kind of sounds. So you know how if you're in you don't really notice rain starting. Sometimes you do, but when when you just notice and it's already there, and so that sort of happens with the ricochet Coligno effect in the strings, and that comes in from the sides of the orchestra, and then it sort of feeds into that textural bit where then the water drops are imitated. Gradually things start to change and then build up to the climax. Working with Jose is amazing. He brings this sort of really fresh energy to the orchestra, and I think it really works with the real sort of response from the players with him on the podium. So really lucky to work with him. The players have been very responsive, and they're all working really hard to do as best they can what I've written in the score, which is so great. I've had the concertmaster and the principal second violin, when I was up in Auckland one week for something totally unrelated, they got in touch and we had a meeting to sort of discuss things that were new techniques and things like that, and I had a meeting with the harpist. There's quite a lot of new sort of harp things. It's quite a tricky harp part, so they've done really, really well, and just a few other people just coming up to me, anything they don't understand, just being able to be at all these rehearsals and answer any questions is amazing, and they've been really responsive and really happy with how they're playing it. I was actually very sick, having the worst flu I've ever had in my life when I was checking my emails and got the letter from Roger Smith at SOUNZ. Huge surprise. Best news to have ever come my way while, you know, in such a bad state. Ken actually conducted my first ever composition, which I wrote when I was 7, and it got a performance when I was 8, but also when I was 9, just after I turned 9, and it was with the Christchurch Symphony, and he conducted it, so that was my first experience having an orchestra perform my piece, and Ken was so friendly. I still have really fond memories of working with Ken. Before I came up to Wellington to study at NZSM, I did my first year of composition while I was at high school at Canterbury University, and that was with Chris Curry-Brown, and I have amazing memories of that first year. He introduced me to so much new music and new ideas and really encouraged me, so yeah, to be a finalist alongside two mentors like that is a huge deal for me. Yeah. So I wrote Rainphase as the 2015 NZSO National Youth Orchestra Composer in Residence, and that was performed by them in Wellington and in Christchurch with international conductor Jose Luis Gomez. And then I was lucky enough to have it recorded and performed by the New Zealand Symphony Orchestra with Hamish McKeach at the NZ Composer Sessions in February this year. I've just found out recently that the NZSO has programmed it in their main season for 2017 with conductor Ado Javart, the new music director. I just feel like it's something that I might have had a shot at when I'm like in my 50s or something, so to be chosen now at 22, I just kind of can't believe it. It's a huge deal because I've been watching and listening to the pieces that have been selected in the last few years, and they've always been incredible, so to be selected in this award like that is huge. Yeah. Really happy.